the clock. It's time.
All right.
Yes, I want to introduce to you, without further ado, my friend, my mentor. He has helped over 35,000 people make money in this business. He is a motivator, he is a mentor, and he loves to help and see people succeed. He is a friend of mine, and I love what he does on these calls. He breaks it down so you can understand exactly what we do, how we do it, and how we make money at the end of the day. Without further ado, I want to introduce to you my friend, live from Boston, Massachusetts, Eddie Freeman.
Daryl, Tony, thank you guys so much. And thank you all for being here. I guess I want to start by asking a question. Are you one of the many, many people that have already been adversely affected by the economy? Worse than that, are you one of the tens of millions of people that are fearful that you are going to lose your job to artificial intelligence shortly? You know what? Your fears are valid. I mean, think about this. You got the head of the Fed, Jerome Powell, and he's already said that the AI apocalypse is already here. Now, couple that with major economic forecasters like McKinsey and Bloomberg and Goldman Sachs, and they've all projected that as many as 300 million people are going to be displaced within the next 3 years around the world. My question is, do you have a plan B yet? I mean, what are you going to do? Well, I'm here to tell you that there's hope because there is a new business model. It is totally AI proof. And it started recently, and it's already beginning to create significant income for the people that recognize it and the people that are taking action. I'm referring to the common sense compensated community. Can you imagine what it would be like if if you got paid to do every day what you normally do for free? I mean, I want you to think about this. When you see a good movie, when you eat at a good restaurant, what do? You tell people about it. Has anybody ever paid you for that? No. Well, we are in the ever growing health and wellness industry, an industry projected to grow to $10 trillion by the end of this decade. And we've got products in many areas. And when you try our products, and I urge you to try them immediately, when you love them, guess what you're going to do? You're going to do just what comes natural. You're going to tell people about it. The only difference is you are now going to get paid to do what you've always done for free. This whole concept was started by two men, Richard O'Brien and Joe Melling. And what they understand is that disease is on the rise because every day we eat foods with pesticides and chemicals. So, what their formulators did was create a whole group of products that would provide your body the nutrients it needs to heal itself. Now, we've got products in many, many different areas. Don't have enough time tonight to talk about all of them, but I'm going to mention a few. Are you familiar with muscadine grapes? These grapes are grown mostly in the southeast portion of the United States. And they don't use pesticides on them. They don't need pesticides because the skin is too thick for the insects to get inside of. Also, on the ORAC scale, it scores higher than any fruit, any vegetable, any superfood I've ever seen. Now, the story surrounding our specific product starts a few years ago when a very wealthy man from North Carolina got sick. Well, he bumped into a formulator that was working with muscadine grapes. And the formulator told him, my research has shown that if you can take a product that consists of 70% muscadine grape seeds and 30% muscadine grape skins, I can help you. And the wealthy guy says, "Are you kidding me? I've got the top doctors in the world. I'm a multi-gazillionaire. They haven't been able to help, but if your product is just grapes, I guess I could try it." 8 weeks later, he was 100% better. He couldn't believe it. He got so excited, he goes back to the formulator and he says, "Oh my gosh, you got to do clinical studies. You got to get the word out." Well, the formulator said, "I don't have that kind of money." So get this. This wealthy man from North Carolina put up $20 million of his own money to conduct a 5-year clinical a study at Wake Forest University. And what I love about this is when you're done watching this, all you need to do is go Google Muscadine, Wake Forest. And when you read the study and what it does and what it helps, I promise you this. Not only are you going to want to be on this product for the rest of your life, but everybody you know and care about, you're going to want them on the product as well. Do you know anybody with anxiety, depression these days, ADHD? Our formulators created what today is the most studied brain product in the world. It helps every brain related situation, and it's based on a group of micronutrients and minerals that literally get right into the blood, right through the blood-brain barrier. And these are minerals that you just can't get enough of in your regular food. We've got product for gut health. Do you understand how important gut health is? We've got products that will help you sleep the night. We've got products for aches, pains, arthritis, based on a group of superfoods like mangosteen, acai, fucoidan. These are some of the most powerful legal anti-inflammatories in the world. And you got to understand that inflammation is the key of almost every disease out there. We developed a men's testosterone product. Why would I be excited about something like that? Because once a male hits the age of 30, we lose 1 to 3% of our testosterone every year. What our formulators have done is used a who's who, every ingredient they could find to boost testosterone, for ED, for male virility, things like ashwagandha, Tongan Ali, fenugreek, horny goatweed. And if you're suffering from menopause, you try this product, and I guarantee you're going to see results, and you're going to see them quickly. We also have a women's hormone balance product that literally addresses every hormonal situation that a female will ever have in her lifetime, from young to medium to old. And people absolutely love this product. Do you know anybody that needs to lose weight? Do you know anybody that drinks coffee? We developed a healthy weight loss coffee product. It allowed me to drop 14 pounds in 6 weeks. And by the way, if you don't like the taste of coffee or you just don't drink coffee, that's okay. Because we've got a product called Zing 3, which is a capsule. You get the same results that you do with our coffee product, but without the coffee inside it. Now, for those of you that need to lose more weight or just overall health, we have developed an organic greens product. And there's so many organic greens in this, anything from kale and spinach and barley and wheatgrass. It sounds like it would taste disgusting. I'm here to tell you that I've got 6-year-old kids that would rather drink this than to drink fruit juice. One of the ingredients, spirulina, it's a blue-green algae. And you try this and you understand it regulates triglycerides, blood pressure, does you a whole bunches of good. Do you know anybody that has skin? Well, we have developed a line of skincare products using 21st century technology. Get this. One of our products, I kid you not, it's a cream. You put it on your wrinkles, you put it in the bags under your eyes, bam, just like that. 5 minutes later, they are gone, and the effects last for hours and hours and hours. Now, I know what you're saying. I've seen stuff like this. I've watched infomercials. Yeah, I get it. We're not the only ones out there that has a product that has that effect. But here's how our product is different. Everybody else on the market that I've ever seen uses aluminum magnesium silicate to get that effect. Do you know that that's what hardens concrete? Do you think that that could possibly be good for your skin? I doubt it. Well, our formulators found that we could get an even better result using healthy zeolite minerals from the Dead Sea. Are you familiar with the power of essential oils? We've developed a line of essential oils, and I know people that have been using essential oils for 20 years, and they all agree that ours are the most efficacious essential oils that they've ever used in their lifetime. One last question. Do you ever use a computer? Do you ever use a cell phone? Well, do you know what? When you're using a cell phone, a computer, you are getting an overload of positive ions. Ideally, you'd like to level out and make it even, the negative and the positive ions. So here's how you get negative ions into your life. It's called grounding, earthing. Just go outside, walk barefoot on the grass, on the sand for 12 hours a day. So let's say hypothetically you don't have 12 hours a day to be barefoot outside. That's okay, because what we did was create a bracelet. It is a negative ion bracelet. You could be grounded 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We've got thousands and thousands of testimonials. When this is over, have the person that got you on here send you, we got a 20 minutes worth of the person after person with testimonials, but I've asked a few people here tonight just to share their story. And what I'm going to do is start tonight with my friend, Chris Schuster. Good evening, Chris.
Hi, Eddie. Anybody who's known me knows that I've been a hairstylist for over 30 years, and I take just one support stick a day, and I can be on my feet for 12 hours and not have any issues. No hip pain, no knee pain. Back to you, Eddie.
Chris, thank you so much. Hey, let's go over to my friend Mike Fazio. Good evening, Michael.
Hey Eddie, hey man, thanks for having me on. This is awesome. Hey, I my testimony's on our meal replacement shake. Not only is it really, really good, I mean it's absolutely delicious. It's only 135 calories per serving, one scoop, 20 grams of protein. It's got 4.5 servings of your daily fruits and vegetables, and nobody gets enough of that. You can use it to lose weight, you could use it to gain weight. Our baby boomers can use that instead of Boost or Ensure. It's a better option. It's got L-glutamine for gut health. It's a winner. You gotta try it.
Michael, thank you so much for sharing. Hey, we're going to go across the country now to California. Johanna Baker. Good evening, Johanna.
Hi, Eddie. I'm so excited to be here. Um, I have been dealing with MS for 40 years. And so for me, energy has always been a problem, and the Zinc 3 has just been amazing. But we have that hero product, the Muscadine. And I lost my father-in-law to a terrible disease. And then come to find out, my husband came down with it a few years later. And we started using the Muscadine, and he went to the doctor, and he was clear, and he's been well ever since. And so I'm so glad that I'm a part of this company and had that product to help him.
Oh, Johanna, thank you so much for sharing. Now we're going to go back across the country over to the Northeast, the great state of Maine. Gary Stevens. Good evening, Gary.
Hey, good evening, Eddie. Hey, thanks for having me on. Look, I'm a huge freedom guy, right? And um, the best way that I can think to share with you is I spent most of my life struggling with anxiety, depression, and PTSD. Some from childhood stuff, some from military stuff. And 43 years of that, it was like kind of being wrapped in chains on the inside. Um, and about 6 years ago, I was introduced to the micronutrient formula. And after about 2 weeks, guys, it was like the chains had broke and the sun came out for the first time. I haven't had an overwhelming episode in over 6 years now. And what I love even more than that is being able to share it with other people and seeing them just have the most miraculous results. It's just incredible. Back to you, Eddie.
Gary, thank you so much. So now I think we can see that the products work. But now the next question is, does the business work? I've asked just a few people to get on and share their stories. And I'm going to start over in Utah with Dr. Clifton Brady. Good evening, Dr. Brady.
Hello, good to be here. Today I was talking to a friend who's been a chiropractor for many years. In fact, we went to school together and he is burned out. He wants to get out of his current situation. He wants to go do something different. And when I started explaining, he goes, "Well, how are you doing? What are you up to?" And I started explaining to him the ability to help people like I do, the lifestyle I get to have. I didn't talk numbers, of course, but just the freedom that I get to have because I'm a part of Common Sense and all the blessings and benefits that come with that. I, I don't think I made him jealous, but I could tell his wheels were spinning. He's like, "Wait a minute, how can I get a piece of that?" So it was fun to just be able to enjoy each other's company and just feel blessed and grateful for what I get to do on a day-to-day basis.
Dr. Brady, thank you so much for sharing. Now we're going to go over to Minnesota. Connie Ross. Good evening, Connie.
Good evening, Eddie. Thanks for having me, but I can't tell you how excited I am about being a part of Common Sense Wellness. This is the first business that I have ever built from the ground up. My husband was always the salesperson, and I was a high school teacher, and I honestly didn't know if I could do it. But I have been able to do it. And since the second year in this business, I have made over a six-figure income per month. And it has just changed my life. But what that also means is I've been able to help other people make money also, because it's not like just I'm one person doing it. You help others and you reap the benefits. So it's been a blessing in my life. And as a widow at 74 years old, what would I be doing otherwise? So thanks so much.
Connie, thank you so much. I've got one more young man I've known since 2010. Met him 16 years ago. He's over in Utah. With that, Mr. Nathan Cooper. Good evening, Nathan.
Hey, Eddie. Thanks for having me, buddy. Hey, you know what? I am so excited about where we are at as a company. I had a good friend call me the other day. He says, Nathan, I can hear excitement in your voice. What are you so excited about? And I says, listen, I'm excited about residual income. When you get paid over and over and over, because people get into this community and they get excited, right? And I says, that's what I'm excited about. He says, I want to go to lunch with you the next day. Hey, Eddie, when I got started in this business, I says, hey, I don't want to go on trips. And then I went on some trips with this company. And I'm here to tell you, I live to go on these trips now, Eddie. And you know what? When they pay for everything on the trip and you get to go have the time of your life and you can't wait till the next one, I mean, it's just the way to live, Eddie. I absolutely love it. And we're creating something really special here, buddy. Thank you for having me on the call.
Well, thank you, Nathan. Thank you, all of you. So now the next question is, but wait a minute. If I do this, what do I need to do? Guys, let me tell you how simple it is. All you need to do is invite somebody to a Zoom like this. We do them once a week. Or if they can't make a Tuesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern, guess what? We'll record it. You can send them a recording. And then you follow up with one of your teammates. And it could be anybody, maybe the person that brought you in, maybe the person that brought them in, or maybe it's just one of the people on this call, because we're all here to help you. And almost everybody that watches these Zooms, whether they're live or recorded, either wants to become a customer and become a product advocate, or find out about how we can help them build a business and overcome their fears about AI. Now, the next question. Well, what does it cost to get started? And how do we make money? To get started is pretty simple. I mean, if you want, you don't even have to get product, I guess. You spend $59. It's not the best way to come in, because without knowing yourself that the products work, it's very difficult to share it with others. But if you do want to come in at $59, you can. And we're still going to give you two things to help you build your business. You're going to get an app. And on this app is every product that we've got, the list of ingredients, the intended benefits. With a touch of a button, you can send it to anywhere. Also, you get a replicated website that people can go to and either buy products or enroll in the business with you. It's that simple. Now, here's the cool thing. We've got 3 product packages, but what most people come to love is in all 3 of these product packages, and you only need to buy them one time, not over and over again, one time, you always get more product than you pay for, plus we include the cost of the app and the website. So we've got a product package for $199. Comes with 5 products. Our products are normally $53 to $63 for a month's supply. So think about it. You're getting $280 worth of product, plus we throw in the $59, so you're getting a $339 value for $199. What an unbelievable way to start a business relationship with a company. Now, for those of you that say, oh my gosh, how am I going to do 5 products? You got over 50 products. There's so many I want to try. I've got a family. We've got a $499 package where you once again get more product than you pay for. That used to be the largest package that we had. But now that we've got over 50 products, 60 products, 70 products, we now have a product package. It's $999, but get this. You get close to $1,700 worth of product. And for those of you that come in with that package, you have the ability to earn an additional, get this, $300,000 in bonuses above and beyond the compensation plan. So, how do we make money? Well, what's going to happen is if you do this right and you have people watch a Zoom like this, and then they're going to say to you, some of them are going to say to you, you know what? I'm not worried about AI. I'm not interested in a business, but there's so many products they talked about that I really want to try. So here's what you do. You go to your app with a touch of a button. You send them a bunch of product information. You also send them your replicated website. Every time they buy a product on your website, you make $10. Think about this. If the average customer were buying 3 products a month, that's $30 per customer. So if you want to make an extra few $100s a month, go find 10 people anywhere in the United States and eventually worldwide. But right now, United States, find 10 people. You're making a few hundred a month. Guys, it's not life-changing money. But my son just bought a brand new car. And guess what he spent? $300 a month. Now, the next way you make money is fast cash bonus. You see, when you do enroll somebody with a product package, you make money. But get this, when they enroll people, you make money on all of them. So here's how it works. If you were to enroll somebody on that $999 package, you make $250. So if you enroll your friend Al and he comes in at $999, you make $250. When Al goes and duplicates what you did and enrolls Bob, he makes the $250, but you make $50. And when Bob enrolls Cheryl, who enrolls David, all the way down, you make $50 every time somebody enters your community. If you enroll somebody for that $499 package, you make $100. And when they enroll people, $25 for each one. If you enroll somebody on a $199 package, you make $25 and $10 for everyone else. Therefore, for everyone that enters your community, you make somewhere between $10 and $250. And for the end of this month, you literally can make up to $500. Get with the person that told you about this, and they'll share with you how you make $500 in enrolling somebody on that $999 package. Well, that's all one-time money. That's well and good, but where does the residual come from? Here's the beauty. Because you're enrolling people with a product package and they start consuming product, guess what's going to happen? They're going to start falling in love with these products, use them every day for the rest of their life. Now get this. The average person who's involved in common sense is buying a couple $100 worth of products a month. So now let's think about this. Over the next month, 2 months, you get a few people in the business and they get a few people in the business. So including you, now you got 10 people that are consuming $200 worth of product a month. Your business is doing $2,000 a month in sales. You're on your way. Well, what's going to happen when that duplicates over the next couple of months and those 10 people get 10? Now you got 100 people and all they're doing is consuming a couple $100 worth of product a month. You're now moving $20,000 in sales every single month, and now you got a nice residual check. What's going to happen over the next 3 to 6 months after that when those 100 people get 10 people? And now you've got 1,000 people buying $200 worth of product a month, either to consume or to give away as samples, give to their family members. Folks, you're doing $200,000 a month in sales, and you are making 6 figures a year for the rest of your life. Now, and then let's think a little bigger. What's going to happen when those 1,000 get 10? Folks, that's what dreams are made of. You couple that with our lifestyle bonuses, our leadership bonuses, our quarterly global bonuses, and all you have to do right now is ask yourself one question. If everything you heard here tonight were true, and it's all verifiable, is there anything that will prevent you from getting started right now? Your next step, just get back with the person that told you about us. Get your questions answered, speak to one of us, and let's get started tonight. For those of you that are already involved, you've made the right choice. For those of you who are not yet, I urge you, get involved now. My name is Eddie Freeman, and I hope to speak with you in the near future. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for your time.